What's up, bitches? This is take 2. Oh, I think our transmitter got bumped the first go round and it didn't record anything. Welcome back to another episode of Minors of Mayhem, where
Minors become murderers.
minors become murderers.
You okay?
Yeah, I just couldn't think of the words right for a second. This episode is going to be a little different, as you can tell from the title of this. It's called Mental Break from Minors. We are just kind of having a break for the week and probably just cover some true crime news around the world and go from there. What?
I found something funny. Never mind.
Oh. I can always tell like when I need a break because I have very vivid nightmares, and the one that I had recently, I woke up in a cold sweat and I was in tears and I was like, I'm not going to research a case this week.
Had enough.
So yeah, so let's just get right into it. My resource that I'm going to be reading off is truecrimedaily.com. In Jackson, Mississippi, forensic genealogists have now positively identified a man whose skeletal remains were found inside an abandoned home last year. According to a news release from Othram Inc., in March 2023, Jackson Police Department officers went to a house on Cooper Road and located human remains. They were able to confirm that the remains were those of a male, but they could not determine any additional identifying traits. He became known as Hinds County John Doe 2023. Officials from the Jackson Police Department, Hinds County Sheriff's Office, and other agencies sent the remains to Othram for advanced DNA testing. Scientists at Othram used genome sequencing and forensic genealogy to create a profile of the man, which ultimately led investigators to relatives of the victim. After collecting and testing DNA samples from family members, Othram identified the man as Gary Lockhart, who was born January 30th, 1953. According to Othram, Lockhart was a U.S. Marine in Panama and during the Vietnam War. His daughters reported him missing 10 years ago and hired their own investigators to look for him, but Lockhart, quote unquote, became untraceable. A cause of death was not revealed.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to go on the lighter side this time around. A couple discovered a burglar in their house after the burglar laughed at the husband's joke.
Oh my god. Oh my gosh. So he was making a joke to like his wife?
He was making a joke to somebody in the house. Yeah, a couple. It said a couple, so I'm assuming a wife, yeah.
And oh.
And the burglar laughed at the joke.
Oh my gosh, that is funny. This one is quite interesting.
Okay.
In Littleton, Colorado, police arrested a funeral home director this week on suspicion of keeping the remains of more than 30 individuals and providing other people's cremains to families. Basically, he couldn't afford to, he found himself in a lot of debt and he wasn't able to properly cremate these people. And he kept them in urns and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Over 30 individuals. And that he actually Let me try to find it. Um, he, there was a hearse in the backyard, and investigators found a deceased woman inside under a blanket during a search. Um, the medical examiner confirmed the victim in the hearse to be 63-year-old woman who died in August 2022, and her body had been concealed in the vehicle shortly after her death. Um, Apparently, he provided the woman's family with another person's cremains, but told them that they belonged to their loved one.
And he, oh my
Yeah,
gosh.
there was lots of urns around. So now they're working on to identify the victims
Yeah.
and get in contact with the families.
That reminds me of that true crime news I did on
Funeral home.
that funeral home. They had the bodies just everywhere.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's gross.
good gravy.
He was charged of abuse of a corpse, forgery, and theft, and officers posted a bulletin asking about his whereabouts. And they finally located him and arrested him on February 22nd.
Damn.
And additional charges are still possible.
Jeez.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm
How
gonna lighten that
insane.
up. You ready?
Yeah.
You ready to laugh?
No. Oh my God.
A man high on bath salts breaks into a house and puts up Christmas decorations. You want another
High
funny?
off of bath salts?
Yep.
Is that like Epsom salt? What's the difference?
I know nothing about bath salts. I hear they're bad, but I know nothing about them.
Huh. Excuse me.
Here we have another one that just reminds me of the saying, you can't fix stupid.
Oh God.
A man reports thieves stole his cannabis plant and gets himself arrested.
Wait, what?
A man obviously calls into the police and reports that somebody stole his cannabis plant, and he gets arrested. He got himself arrested for having it.
Oh my.
Here's another one. And I don't know the story behind this because, oh, okay, here it is. Okay. A man's flatulence gets him charged with battery. So here's the little story. It says apparently he farted and motioned towards the arresting officer.
Oh.
The smell must have been really bad for the officer to feel like he was being attacked. Got charged with battery.
Well, I know, like, if you spit on somebody, that's a felony. Or assault. I know it's assault, but I don't
That's
know
bodily
if it's
fluids.
Like
This is just
misdemeanor.
freaking ass gas. I don't
Yeah,
think
there's poop particles.
There's poop particles. Well, he wasn't
Oh
naked.
my God. That's so funny. What are you on?
I don't know. I just typed in hilarious crimes and the 12 funniest crimes popped up. A lawyer gets pizza and other fast food items delivered to his office after a stranger places the orders. Hmm?
What?
Oh, he must have said a stranger placed the orders, the lawyer. Oh my gosh. Hold on to your butt.
Okay.
A woman beats her boyfriend because he finished before her. I got no words. Oh.
Oh my God.
A man breaks into Pizza Hut and fries wings. Apparently, he must have been hungry and drunk.
Listen to this.
Okay.
A woman was charged with child neglect after she boasted on social media about bringing her daughter to work. Problem was, the girl is 5 years old and her mom runs an in-home waxing salon. The child helped wax 24 nude adult female clients.
Okay.
An in-home waxing salon. And she helped wax. I could see how that'd be inappropriate. But,
It's a
not really.
job. I
I
don't
mean,
know.
I took care of old people when I was
You went to
little.
work with me.
And I helped change, wipe, feed elderly.
Yeah, that's where you got your love for old people.
Maybe she'll grow up and
Be a waxer.
be a waxer.
I'm not sure how that's child neglect. It's a human body. It's not like they were doing dirty stuff, right?
Right.
They were just waxing.
Yeah. Because that's her job. And it's an in-home salon. That's so weird.
Yeah, I'm kind of. So I've got a son robs his mom because he thought that he could only be charged with burglary if it was done at night.
What?
A son robs his mom because he thought he could only be charged with burglary if it was done at night.
Oh my
Oh, shit.
Oh my god.
Oh, here's another sign of his cornbread ain't cooked all the way in the middle. Uh-oh. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
A man eats his own underwear hoping to beat a breathalyzer test.
Oh my god. That's nasty. You want to listen to this one?
Yeah.
A Florida sheriff's deputy resigned after mistaking the sound of an acorn falling on the roof of his patrol vehicle for a gunshot. He proceeded to open fire on the unarmed suspect as seen in body cam footage. Thankfully, no one was hurt.
What?
He mistakes a falling acorn for a gunshot. I mean, on his car roof.
But still,
Get out. Check it out.
he obviously needed to retire.
He was only, did it say his age? No, I don't know.
How about a woman tries to trade an Olive Garden salad for drugs? She went up to an undercover cop and offered to give him an Olive Garden salad in exchange for drugs.
I mean, Olive Garden salad is pretty damn good.
You're making me hungry.
But not for drugs.
Not for drugs.
Oh my gosh. A Florida man was arrested after driving his pickup truck around a closed gate marked "Do Not Enter" and drove straight into the ocean.
Oh, for the love of Pete. Okay, here's another sign of total brilliance here. You ready for this one?
Yeah.
A man pawns stolen jewelry at a store managed by the woman that he stole the jewelry from.
Oh
My. Yeah, no, it takes all kinds, man. Holy smokes, can you get more stupid? Let me see what else I can find.
I know, I'm trying to find more too.
I like the funny ones. It's kind of funny.
Oh my. Oh no. A Florida resident called 911 after spotting a kangaroo on the loose in her Tampa apartment complex. The animal was later reunited with its owner. It's legal to own it is legal to own a kangaroo in Florida with a wildlife as a personal pet permit.
Oh.
There's a kangaroo in my apartment. It reminds me of the movie The Hangover. There's a tiger in the bathroom! Oh my god, that's so funny. A man arrested for stealing packets of cheese got arrested again.
What?
This time for stealing 22 tubs of butter.
Oh my gosh.
A Taylor Swift themed porch goose was kidnapped at a house party. The community rallied together to find Betty the goose. The the family has received letters in the mail taunting them about Betty. That's sad. Don't taunt people.
Oh my God. After a police chase, a Florida woman crosses getting arrested off of her bucket list. I mean,
I've never been arrested personally. Knock on wood.
we've got a Florida man charged for throwing a hot dog at a police officer.
Again, assault. An Illinois man who was released from jail at 7:34 p.m. only enjoyed 15 minutes of freedom because he was arrested again at 7:49 p.m.
Oh, okay.
Literally 15 minutes.
A Florida man wearing nothing but a cowboy hat attacks a woman with a machete.
Oh,
I don't know what's scarier. The fact that he's got a machete or the fact that he doesn't have any clothes on and he's wearing a freaking cowboy hat.
oh man. Oh God.
What
I
do you
wonder
got?
what the hell this woman was gonna do. Woman was arrested at airport after police found 130 rare, deadly, poisonous frogs in her suitcase valued at $1,000 each.
Oh, I know what she was doing.
Who do you think she was gonna kill?
Exactly.
Oh my gosh. A man allegedly stole $30,000 of a woman's underwear from apartment laundry rooms. The items were found in his home, but he remains on the run. He stole $30,000 worth of underwear.
Oh my Lord.
Could you imagine how much that is?
No.
I mean, because underwear can be pretty cheap. Oh,
What the hell?
when a woman's dog was ripped from her arms, she jumped in front of the dog
That's
napper's
the
vehicle
one I was talking
and
about.
ended up on the hood. I was going to say, is that the one that you just covered?
Mm-hmm. No, I didn't cover it because the dog dies, doesn't it?
I didn't. I didn't read further.
Don't read further.
A boyfriend and girlfriend were stopped at a red light when a masked gunman surrounded their car in an elaborate proposal staged by the guy.
Oh my
I
gosh.
would immediately say no.
Okay, try this one. Let's just say you're the drive-through person at a local Wendy's and a man drives by and throws a live alligator through the window.
Oh my god.
Oh, I didn't even
So,
read that one.
bank robber acquitted thanks to polite note goes to another bank with another nice note and a promise to return the money. He said, "Give me the money, please, and thank you."
Oh my God.
So it's kind of okay. Oh my gosh.
A naked man falls through a ceiling and destroys everything.
A man was arrested after police discovered counterfeit cash hidden inside his box of fast food chicken wings.
A naked peeping Tom wearing a Reagan mask was caught on camera. A Ronald Reagan mask.
In an exceptionally cold case, a drug suspect jumped into a frigid lake to evade arrest. He was caught anyway. Talk about a polar plunge.
Oh. What's next? I'm still trying to find something that's funny.
I know.
Oh my God. A teen doctor pretended to be a gynecologist and then things got super weird.
Colorado murder suspect Solomon Martinez had victim Renee Marie Portillo's hand in his pocket when he was arrested.
Okay.
The fuck? This is scary.
Uh-oh.
Lisa Nacrelli, who is accused of pretending to be a CPS worker in an attempt to lure a child, is due back in court for a hearing. That's scary. Oof.
Here we have hilarious, stupid criminal excuses of all times. I'm not drunk, but the horse is. It says, let's say you live in a rural area. It goes without saying that you've drank an entire six-pack because it is mandated by the county and there's absolutely nothing else to do anyway. Presently, you get the urge to visit your sweetheart, but you don't have a car, and he or she isn't a member of your immediate family. However, there is a horse nearby, so what do? If you said drunkenly steal that goddamn horse, then you're thinking like Tracy Nadine Ellenberg.
Uh,
A concerned citizen contacted police after spotting Ellenberg erratically drunk riding the contraband stallion down the middle of Main Street. She'd parked the horse before police arrived, but the officer on the scene was able to locate it anyway because it was the only horse tied to a bench outside of a convenience store. The officers confronted her, and she smelled like alcohol, was swaying and slurring her defiant insistence that she was sober, which you may recognize as a level of drunkenness so spectacular that people mimic it when they are pretending to be drunk. Regardless, not only did she deny any wrongdoing, she actually blamed the horse. She declares that the horse was drunk, not her, and therefore the horse was at fault for her erratic riding. Okay.
So this one says, no good deed goes unpunished. An alleged drunk driver unwittingly handed himself over to Nebraska police when he reported someone else traveling in the wrong direction. As it turns out, he was the culprit. Oh, that's funny. What?
As Lee Solarski was tooling along one day, he crashed his car into both a mailbox and a pickup truck, as one does. Being a responsible citizen, he immediately drove away, not realizing that a witness had written down his plate number. When the police tracked him down, he explained that he crashed because his passenger had a tarantula in the car with him. The tarantula had gotten loose and was biting him, causing him to lose control of the car during the attack. To his credit, we admit a rampaging tarantula would be enough reason to crash anything.
The disturbing murders behind buried bodies dug up from Las Vegas deserts.
What? Say that again?
The disturbing murders behind buried bodies dug up from Las Vegas deserts.
I bet there's lots of bodies buried in the deserts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, just imagine how many murders have happened in the casinos or the hotels or hell, even on the streets.
Yeah.
Dang.
Method acting.
Those are some funny ones.
I'm trying to find one more funny.
One more funny,
I'm
you
trying
say?
to find one more funny. I'm not finding
Some of these were really fun.
Yeah.
Really
but I'm
funny.
not finding another funny. Hold on.
I couldn't either, really.
I'm trying to find another funny.
Another funny? Well, what should I talk about then?
I don't know.
So, if you guys like this, like, if you guys like this mental health break from minors, or if you want to give us suggestions on what else we could do other than like for our mental break, um, let us know. You can email us at minorsofmayhem@gmail.com. You can shoot us a Facebook message. Just type in Minors of Mayhem in the search bar. If you are following us, if you're not following us, you should do so, please. Our YouTube channel is at Minors of Mayhem. You can type that in. And if you press subscribe, you should be notified when a new video is up and released. What was that face for?
Because this one's gross. A man smears feces on a teenage girl.
Ooh.
A man randomly approached a young woman on the streets and smeared his own excrement on her face and in her mouth. 40 minutes later, he approached another woman and grabbed her from behind. The police tracked him down after viewing surveillance footage from the first crime scene. Oh, that's just gross. I wanted to find a funny, but that's disgusting. Oh, a man was stabbed in the butt on the subway.
Oh, what?
In 2015, a man with the strongest buns ever was stabbed in the butt multiple times while trying to get off of the subway. Oddly enough, he didn't even realize he was stabbed until he got home. And with that, I'm done with my funnies because yeah.
Dang.
Yeah. Oh, one more. Sometimes you just gotta snack on some trout, which is exactly what David Wiley was doing when he started trying to steal trout by shoving them down his pants. When the police approached him, he started peeing all over the place and saying nothing that he did mattered because his crimes were only just misdemeanors anyway. And with that, I'm done. I'm done.
Put trout in his pants, started peeing. Oh my God.
We gotta do a funny crimes every once in a while.
Yeah, they're kind of enlightening.
I'm tired of minors killing people. Well, I'm not tired of it, but it is a mental health, and there's something else. There's something else that we are really going to deep dive into, and it's not murder, but it's something bad, and
it's very bad.
But we have to take our time with it and be really smart about the research and the digging before we bring it out.
Because it sounds like it was very much hushed.
It's kind of a cover-up.
Kinda.
Okay, I'm just lightly saying it was kind of a cover-up.
Yeah.
Until I have all of the information and everything in front of me, it was kind of a cover-up.
Yep. That'll be...
I don't know how...
It'll probably be a while.
Yeah, I was going to say, I don't know how soon, because I really want to make sure we have every piece of information that we can possibly get before we do that.
And it will be a rough one.
Yes, it's going to be terrible. So after we do that one, we are probably really going to need a mental health break. So between now and then, you guys, if you have ideas for what we could do for a fun mental break, we'll probably need a mental break after we do that one. So
yeah, just shoot us an email.
Yeah, and those of you who know us, you got our numbers.
Yes. But we hope you guys enjoyed it, and we appreciate, the understanding of needing a mental break from these horrendous crimes that we've been covering. We just truly appreciate and love you guys so much. We couldn't do it without you and all of the support.
Yeah, I've always been a true crime person since I was a kid, but I didn't realize how much research really gets into your brain.
Yeah. And like I said, I always know when I need a break is because when I start having those nightmares, like
Mhm.
I know my mental health is spiraling down
Mm-hmm.
and I just can't add more weight to that. So that's why I texted you. Oh, let's do
Let's do
something
something
else.
different, Mom.
Yeah.
What are we gonna do? I don't know. Let's just wing it.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wing it. Heck
This
with
is
it.
literally
We are winging
flying
it.
off the seat of our pants.
It was kind of interesting.
It was fun. It was a lot of, I liked doing the lighter, funnier side of the crime
The pure
spectrum.
stupidity of some
Yeah.
people, like
Because
you really can't
there's
pick stupid.
Yeah, there definitely is like a spectrum. Like the ones we did today were very light, and
Mhm.
our normal episodes are on the heavier side.
That's an understatement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, you guys,
Stay safe out there.
don't be pond scum. Life's too short.
Keep your happy asses home.
Bye.
Bye.